Ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow students, welcome to this ultimate economic showdown of free market and leadership. We are Team Cypher of Marist Bicentennary College. On my right, we have the team for the defenders of leadership. And on my left, we have the team against the champions of choice, hustle, and innovation. Today, these two teams will battle it out by making references and drawing points from episodes of Jonathan Gullible to answer one big question: which economic system works best, freedom or leadership? Now, let's listen to what they've got.
Greetings, our dear moderator, esteemed opponents, and all our viewers. I stand firmly against the idea of a controlled market. Why? Because in the adventures of Jonathan Gullible, the government in corruption was the epitome of unfairness and corruption. Take episode 7, for instance. Jonathan was bribed by a woman who wanted to join the Council of Lords. She promised him a house, job, and more, not with her money, but with people's taxes. Imagine that. A world where power lies in the hands of a few and rules serve the selfish. We say no. A free market allows dreams to flourish without chains. No bribery, no bureaucracy, just freedom.
Just freedom. Well said, but idealistic. Let's talk reality. We all know our lunchroom. No rules, no limits. Some kids could grab 10 meat pies, leaving others with nothing. Unfair, right? That's the free market without control. In episode 3 of Jonathan Gullible, a farmer was planting excessively to suppress farmers. But then, the government stepped in. Was that control? Yes, but it presented exploitation. In a controlled market, there are rules to keep everyone intact. Prices are steady, jobs are secured, and no one gets left behind. It's not about limited power. It's about making sure everyone gets a shot. It's not a cage, but a structure. Without it, only the strongest survives.
Structure. More like strange road. Controlled markets are full of red tape. Want to start a business? Wait months for approval. You want to sell mango juice? Sorry, it's not approved yet. In Jonathan Gullible, remember the farmer whose crops were burned down because he grew too much? All to control prices. That's not leadership. That's lunacy. In a free market, you plant all you want. You produce, you sell. Innovation thrives. Want pizza after school? Boom, someone opposition. No permission needed, just passion.
Passion without control is chaos. Yes, businesses move fast in the free market. But what about fairness? In episode 3, that same farmer you were defending wasn't just planting more, he was intimidating other farmers. And the government acted fast to keep the playing field level. Free market without regulation is like letting a student take all the books in the library. How would the rest read? Leadership steps in to protect the weak, to balance the scale, and to ensure no one is silenced. That's not oppression, that's justice.
Justice. Where was justice when creativity was crushed? In episode 1, Alita built a tool to ease the cutting of trees, but she was arrested. Why? Because her invention was not approved. Controlled markets push innovation. They punish progress. With a free market, ideas blossom like flowers. In spring, smartphones, solar panels are born for freedom to try and fall. When leadership sees creativity, they see it as a crime. But with the free market, they say, rise, push, and build. This is the engine of greatness.
Those are powerful words, but let's not confuse speed with stability. Controlled market ensures interdependence, and that's what holds a society together. In a controlled market, in episode 7, citizens protested about rent hikes. The leaders listened, and the landlords were ordered not to raise rents. In a free market, those tenants would have been homeless. Leadership brings about teamwork between people and policy. And I'll leave you with this. If you want to go first, go alone. And if you want to go far, go together. That's the power of leadership. That's the strength of a controlled market.
Wow, that was an awesome debate. Shout out to the both teams of powerful presenters. Shout out to me, of course, and shout out to you that was able to make it this far in this video. Now, it's your turn. Which economic system do you think works best? Comment below on the economic system you prefer. Thank you.